I want to talk to you about Job. Now, in the Brit Hadashah, there's mentioned something about Job from the Yaakov, Messiah's brother. It talks about where that the Lord is of tender mercy, has pity. But I want to tell you what words that Job said about his Redeemer. And Job we see a man who was looking forward to that time. He says, I know my Redeemer, I know that he lives and he will stand on the earth. And yet, when after the worms have eaten my flesh, in my body and my flesh shall see God. And he said that he knew a Redeemer who stood for him. That he was looking forward to this Redeemer who was coming, the Messiah. And that this speaks here of a need for a Redeemer. So Job was looking forward. He had his eyes upon the Lord. He didn't look at his three friends, his comforters, who eventually God rebuked. And they had him, Job, to pray for them, and he made a sacrifice. And what do we see? That Job trusted in God. I mean, his wife stood there and said, why do you keep your integrity? He says, curse God and die. And Job said, you speak like one of the foolish women. It says, shall we receive only good from the Lord and not evil? And Job was trusting in God. He didn't turn his back on God because of what happened. Satan thought he would. Satan moved God to tempt Job. But in the end, Job did not curse God to his face. And Job was looking forward to his Redeemer. He was looking forward to the Messiah, looking forward to Yeshua. And he knew that that Yeshua would stand on the earth. He would walk upon the earth. He would walk among us. God would become into human flesh. That God was in Moshiach, redeeming the world to himself, reconciling the world to himself. So why don't we be like Job and keep our eyes on Yeshua and not listen to what people say, not look at the good or the bad. But remember that our Redeemer lives and he will stand on the earth.